So Senator Blumenthal, a lot of towns in the area are going through their budget seasons right now, trying to prioritize spending. Obviously, school security is a big concern. What would your advice be to them in light of the proposals you're bringing forward in terms of, like, should they go forward with spending money? Do you think the federal government will be able to reimburse them, or would this be toward future spending?
The schools should really make safety of their students a priority and be prepared to commit local resources, but I'm fighting for federal funding that can help supplement those dollars locally. And school resource officers, better lights, alarms, training are all fundamentally the right thing to do. And I'm hoping that the U.S. Senate and the federal government generally will support these efforts.
And just like I know your bill would reauthorize the Secure Our Schools Act. I mean, how much money would you be looking to increase funding overall? And
the baseline amount is $40 million more, but my hope is that amount can be increased, particularly now that we have a budget from the Senate. We can move forward on school safety. It ought to be a priority. It ought to be bipartisan.
And would it make any preference with respect to whether the improvements are to, infrastructure or like hiring new officers or things like that? Would there be any?
The primary focus is on physical equipment, features, design, construction, infrastructure. But there are also programs that the federal government has supported to provide more school resource officers, and I hope that those will be increased as well. So Support Our Schools really is for design, construction, physical features that will make schools safer, and they can often be worth many people. For example, the double locking entry can slow down anybody who intrudes in a school.
And just quickly, how confident are you that the measures you proposed will be passed by Congress?
I am never overconfident about Congress doing anything these days. I've only been there for 2 years, but what I've seen is that any effort requires hard work, and I'm going to work hard at making sure that we increase safety in our schools, particularly in Connecticut, where we have seen firsthand the horrific and tragic results of the lack of safety in schools when it involves an intruder, a killer, a shooter who was able to invade Newtown.
Okay, thank you so much.